Hey, so um, if you read the title, see, this is the environment that I like a little bit better than the market going up every day. I understand most people want to see the market go up every single day. I, on the other hand, would like to see a market that goes absolutely nowhere, but in a big enough trading range where we can make money. See, this is the environment where we only make money. People that know how to trade the ebb and flow, who take profits on the way up, know how to short stocks, know where to cover. The skill set that I possess now comes shining through in a market like this where swing trading, the easy swing trades are over, the easy holds are over. Now you need to know about short strangles, selling premium. But of course, let me say this one more time. Hi, my name is Kenny Glick. I've been day trading since we invented the term. It never existed. The word day trading never really existed until I started it. Okay. Google me. I was on TV. I was defending day traders back when they thought we were just a bunch of degenerate losers chasing, pennies around, which in a way it was true. We were all still are a bunch of degenerate losers, but we have such a skill set now. There's nobody, right? Think of it this way. The system that we trade on, I helped to build, right? The system that I traded on doesn't really exist anymore because they morphed it into what we use now. It was built on something SOUN system, the SelectNet system, Inca, InstaNet, all that stuff that doesn't really exist too much, but it's morphed into something else. And I've been there for the morphing. But more importantly, I've been there to witness the onset of algorithmic trading. And that's why volume weighted average price is the only thing you need to trade. And if you've never traded before in your life, right? You could just stick to this one thing and this one thing only, and it will navigate you through any market. Day trading, swing trading, investing. I like it when I use it for day trading because it works at I'm going to say it works every time. And again, we had three trades today. The specific setup is an earnings report that is below the VWAP, that breaks back over the VWAP, that breaks the high of the day, that goes through the prior day VWAP. That trade has not failed one time this year. So if you can sit around, and it's not a hard job, sit around, wait for that setup. Oh, there's one. That's the trade I want to do. Let me buy it. You make money, and then you shut the computer off, right? So and then what's special about this market right now is that there's so many opportunities. And here's a fun story. I'm always complaining about stocks going up after I get out. Always complained about that. Will never stop complaining about that. But listen to what I'm saying. I've been complaining about stocks going up after I get out for 30 years. You know what that means? I'm going to continue to complain about it, but it also means that there must have been another opportunity. And that's why you can't get overly frustrated because when I first got started, when I would miss a trade or I'd get out too early, I'd say, "Oh, I'm never going to find one like that again." I'm never going to find one like that again. There's 17 to 25 of those every day. And I continuously sell out of them prematurely because that's how I trade. So if I buy VERI, VERI, now for the seventh and eighth day, or ever how long we've been trading the stock since it woke up, I buy it. I see it hitting the lows from the other day, 308. It held. I didn't buy it till 343 because that's when it was going green. I missed the entry, right? I missed the first entry. And by the way, I've just Googled how to set up the charts on the YouTube. So I'm going to try. If I can't do it myself, I'm going to call one guy. Obviously, it's not a priority in my life to get the charts up while I'm doing the videos. I want you to come to the website. More importantly, this trade, the 1 minute multi-day VWAP reversal, it was on VERI, right? It's a little cheap stock, $3.43. You're in. Your risk at the time was 13 cents. And obviously, your reward is unlimited if you're buying stocks. Continues to pay you. It's a cheap stock that moves, it has volume. And it actually has options too. VERI now has morphed into one of my favorite stocks, but nothing is better right now than SOUN, and I call it SOUN because I don't care what this company does. I don't care if they have a contract with NVIDIA. I don't care who's talking about it on the internet. I don't care what chat room's involved. The stock keeps holding support, and then it rallies. And then it hits a point where the sellers are up there and you get a chance to short it. It's liquid. It has options. It has weeklies. It has half point increment options. And the thing trades 50, 60, 100 million shares a day, 1 cent spread. This is the kind of stock where you can risk the 10 cents, on a couple of thousand shares, a $200 risk, and you turn it into, $1,000 trade. So if you're taking trades where you're only risking 10 to make something, 10 to make 20, 10 to make 50, again, if you're always buying, your upside is unlimited by default. Obviously, not stocks are not going to go up all day unlimitedly, but that's the potential. Obviously, if you're shorting stocks, the most it can go down to is zero. But let me tell this to you one more time. My name is Kenny Glick. Google me, right? I've been in the shadiest business, and I was the worst stockbroker. I came from the boiler room, then some other boiler room, and then some other awful firm. I've been in this business. I've been in the education business, the shadiest business out of them all, the most underhanded, dastardly, devious, nefarious business there is. And I've got zero complaints. It's because I do a good job. And people genuinely know that even when I'm wrong or I get a few things wrong, they generally understand that there is nobody in this business that cares about you more than me. But more importantly, nobody in this business does what I do. I do it for free to prove my point. And it is phenomenal. And it only will take you a couple of days. I'll give you 2 weeks of my time. This is the week. So I'm going to start sending emails out today. We got a Thursday night session. We got a Friday session. And then we're going to do a Saturday session with you also. And I'm going to go over these trades and I'm going to show you where you could buy, where you should buy, where your stops are, what your risk is, and how to identify that risk. And once you understand the ebb and flow, understanding the risk reward, and then, of course, how everything revolves around price and volume weighted average price and extended volume weighted average price, there isn't anything to know. If you go to a bookstore right now, go to the financial section. There's 10,000 books are written by 10 million people, hundreds of thousands of books probably, papers, doctorates, theses, I guess 2 theses would be a thesi, many theses. Everybody's got their opinion of how the market works. This isn't an opinion. This is fact at this point. After doing it for 12 years, you're definitely not going to find a trade that works every time, right? So you could either find something that's equally good or worse. Nothing I've ever seen doing this for 30 years. And again, I've been doing this for 30 years. Since the day trading was allowed, since we had access to our own platforms and you could send your own orders and see market makers and level 2. Since this existed, I've been here. There's nobody on earth that's going to show you how to make money better than I could show you, because it's taken me 30 years to find something that works this simple. And now I've taken the 30 years of everything that's gone wrong and I show you, here's what these things do when you do these other things. And then here's this that works every time. And it's just something. It is flabbergasting. It's almost alarming. It's actually shocking at this point. And the running joke of my life is that I'm very unlucky. And I've given an opportunity to 10 people, over 10 people now. And I told these 10 people, here's money. Here's money. No strings attached. Here's money. I want you to help me trade. Just press the buttons on the stocks that I tell you to press, place the stops, and help me manage my money. And not one person could just follow the rules. It's absolutely amazing. And yet still, after a day like this and the last couple of days, and I say to myself, wow, if I just had one capable person, one person that doesn't feel like they're going to outsmart me, because generally that's what the problem is. Oh, I'll show Kenny, I'm going to throw some trades in his account. He'll be, maybe they go into it thinking, hey, watch what I can do, and Kenny's going to be so proud of me when I take this trade on my own. I don't want you to trade on your own. I don't want you to think for yourself. Trade this setup. And there are days where if I'm in one or two of them, I miss the other 5 or 6. That's what I want you to do. And I still can't find that one person that will just take the trades that I tell them to take. They always do something stupid. And it's beyond stupidity. It's irresponsible. It's delusional. Delusional people. And so we got really close with this last guy. He was just a little bit too slow for me, but he didn't lose any money. That's a positive, right? And what's it called? Here's what I'm saying. I'm still dying, willing to attempt to do this. And I know there's one or two guys, Dave's out there. I want to give you a call. There needs to be some consequences. That's the only way we're going to do it now. You need to have money up. That basically that's the only thing. No more me just having my money on the line. You need to come up with, I'm a retard cushion, at least $3,000. And if you don't have $3,000 to your name, you're sorry, don't apply. But email me, come see what we're all about. I've never seen anything like this happening before. It is so amazing. It's hard to even put into words sometimes, and I really like talking. I'm shocked. We went 9 for 9 yesterday. We're 7 for 7 for today. These trades just work. You're making a living. Nobody's getting rich, right? You're not getting rich buying 2,000 shares of a $7 stock going up 38 cents, but you are making the $700. That's what you are doing. And then you take another $3 stock and you buy 3,000 shares and it goes up 30 cents. You are making the 900. And you look up and you're up $2,000 and it's 12 o'clock and you're doing things that people would dream of doing. And then you take that $2,000 and maybe you parlay that into something else when the market is more conducive to holding. Right now, it's more of a chop fest going sideways. And I'll teach you about the environment too. I'll tell you when it's a good time to load up, when it is a little, a bad time to be trading. There are days where you just can't make money because everything's chopping around going nowhere. We haven't had many of those days. So if you have a chance today, email me, Google me. My name is Kenny Glick. I'm doing a lot of seminars this week. Thursday, Friday, Thursday night, it's going to be awesome. Friday, phenomenal. We got an hour off-site. I'm going to do a brief introduction of what I do. And then Saturday, we're going to follow it up with another couple of hours on my site. Email me, go directly to me, kennyglick@aol.com. I'll send out the links. I'll take care of everybody. All right? I'll see you soon, hopefully. And hopefully when you see it, you'll be as amazed. And think about it. This is going on from 2012/2013. I'm still absolutely amazed. It's 11 years later. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. And I don't think we're ever going to see anything like this ever again. This is the greatest market I've ever seen in my life. It's conducive for what we're doing here. And this is it. This is it. This is the sweetest spot. This is the best time to be a trader right now. Never. And I don't care what they say about 1999, 2000. This is 10 times better. See ya. KennyGlick@AOL.com. Come and get to know us. You'll be thoroughly rewarded. See ya.